Valerie, you didn't want to wear a hat?
No.
Do you want to wear? No.
No, I'm fine.
Sure?
Thank you.
You can pull it off. Yeah. The American in you is very qualified. Yeah. Do you ever want to be like a cowgirl or no?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Well, you're not that far away from it because you got a hat right here you could wear. Yeah. What's your dream? If you could be in 100% like in the United States right now, living, what kind of life would you want to live?
Me?
Yeah.
Acting life.
Okay. Where would you want to be acting at? Do you want to be like in the East Coast, West Coast?
West Coast.
Okay. So you want to do movies. Have you ever seen Marriage Story?
No.
On Netflix. It's a really, really good film for many reasons. One of the reasons is, it's about like a husband and wife who end up getting divorced by the end. But it's on Netflix, so it's on there forever, I think. Yeah. And but the husband is in New York. He's in the theater, like the avant-garde. Is that how you say it, Alvin? Say it.
前卫 something.
Yeah.
Avant-garde.
Yeah. So he's kind of into that, which you don't make much money in, right? But if you want to do theater, you want to be in New York. Yeah. And then his wife actually was originally kind of big in Hollywood, and then they got married, and then they went to the East Coast to do the theater thing. And then they're divorcing during the movie, and she ends up going back out to California and kind of rediscovering her film career. But I don't know about you. Do you think that? Do you like acting in front of a camera or acting on a stage?
Camera.
Oh, really? Okay. Why is that?
I just feel better.
Feel better? There
Yes.
is like the stage too much? Okay. So you just want to focus on your face more and...
I don't have enough confidence yet to perform like one-time take.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
So you're a multiple take kind of person, yeah?
Yeah. Right
Okay.
now.
All right. David!
Hi.
If you could be a stage actor or a movie actor, which one would you choose?
Stage actor or movie actor?
Yeah.
Stage actor.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I'm not good at remembering a lot of lines.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have a major role though if you're a stage actor as well, right? Because stage acting can be very tough. You have to remember a lot, unless you have a small role.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do smaller roles.
I can do small role.
There you go. I like it. Emma Lou. Emma Lou is on fire this semester.
Oh, really?
You get a
Okay.
little
In what perspective?
She gets a little bit. Hey, there's people looking at us out there. Hey, 午餐愉快，下礼拜期中考加油. Yes, best of luck. You can do it. Fighting. All right. Yes, there they go.
Are they even in your class?
No, I don't know them at all. No. So this
You are a completely different person when you are on air.
I try. This is why they like this. The reason why they like this podcast is not because of the content. It's because we
get to hide behind our persona.
Yeah, we get to wave to people. And every once in a while, like there's one open seat, we might be able to get someone to come in.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but you three are younger, so you have less of the creep factor. So if you want to try to recruit someone to fill up that spot, go for it. Don't be afraid to pull someone in. Just go.
Yeah, we're actually expecting Isa.
Oh yeah? Where is she?
I don't know. Okay, but Valerie just told me that she's probably not coming. Yeah.
She's, Isa is like the kind of person that she can communicate a lot without saying one word. So if you kind of...
You are right.
She has so many different facial expressions. So Isa, how's it going? Are you ready for the test? You don't think so? She never says anything, but she says so much with her face. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Very equivalent facial expressions.
Don't
eloquent, very eloquent facial expressions.
Don't tell her I said that, but I know exactly what you're going to do. You're going to go and tell her right away. It's okay.
Don't tell, I think it's a compliment. I think it's a compliment.
Yeah, maybe she could be a stage actor.
Without words.
Yeah. Okay, so Emma Lou, yeah. But she gets a little bit better every single semester, yeah. So...
Are we talking about Emma Lou now? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, we moved back to Emma Lou. But like your first semester was a little rough, and then last semester was even better, yeah. And now you're like on fire. I've she's out of the I worry about student crowd into the everything's going to be okay crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain, as a teacher, you put people in certain, categories. It's not maybe a good thing about me, but there's some people I worry about. I don't worry about you anymore. Do you worry about yourself, Emma?
You took the word out of my mouth.
Okay. What were you going to say?
Okay. I was about to say the same. I stopped worrying about Emma Lou now. Yeah. Probably, the students, they don't really know. Because I always flaunt, my nonchalant air, they're probably thinking I don't really care. But they're students worth worrying on quiet.
Yeah.
But I see she's in a good bunch now.
Yeah.
So I stopped worrying.
And what is your strategy? Because you used to be a rhythmic gymnast, yeah? I didn't realize this.
And she wasn't really there because she was thinking she put her mind somewhere else, like in the field of children's education or something. Yeah. But I think it would be a perfect field of study for MA. Probably not for now, but for MA.
Bye-bye, Chijo Kaljao. Best of luck on those midterms. Don't you worry. You just interrupt it, yeah? And we'll get right back to where we left off. Yeah.
We never lose tracks. Yeah. Okay, so
Valerie,
that's what I
say.
say.
You don't want to go for a little high?
Hi for.
You don't want to do a little wave or no? Is that like, because you're a model, right? Models don't wave to people, right? Models get waved at.
They are.
Is that
they are all in those. In those. They all have that kind of air. They don't wave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no waving from you? No.
Look at David.
I can wave.
Look at David.
Yeah.
He's even got leopard spots on his hat. Okay, that's a kind of gesture already.
And he's wearing his cap really low. And look, neither shoulder, your back is completely to the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just,
That hat looks really good and pricey.
Thank you.
I really, really like it. I've never seen anything with a leopard spot on it that I can like so much. Yeah.
Do you have leopard spotted pants?
Look, that's where we stop.
I mean, Rex had something like that. Maybe you could ask Rex to borrow his pants to you.
No, I'm fine.
Just a thought,
Yeah.
Michelle, the Michelle, from the international office.
Yes.
Michelle has leopard spot on her Stanley.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, her drinking Stanley.
I actually need to talk to her. I have a student who wants to meet up to talk about studying abroad. Yeah, he's one of my soccer players. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a soccer team now, and I'm always trying to find ways to get people to be more committed. Yeah. And one guy, what's the best way to say? I describe him like this. He is maybe our most talented player. He's kind of, I don't know if he comes from a single parent family or something.
More of a hare than of the tortoise.
He's the best way I would describe him is he's like the hot girl that like she's really hot, but when she becomes my girlfriend, there's going to be a lot of problems, right? And so
I don't want to have anything to do with the analogy.
Okay, let's change it. He's like the hot boy, right? Who knows he's better looking than the other boys, right? But once, you get in a relationship, you're going to have a lot of trouble, right? This is why girls tend to like you see a lot of times the attractive women in Taiwan, they have the guy who has a little bit of what I call the nai cha du. He's got that little bit of the milk tea belly. Right?
Muffin top.
Yeah, muffin top, right? Because it's like, well, if he's a muffin top, I don't have to worry about him causing trouble, right? This guy is like the perfect version of like, you need to kind of give him attention, but you can't let him walk over you. Yeah. So, but he wants to go study abroad. So that is my in to keep him focused and things like that. So I'm going to talk with Michelle and we're going to meet up and yeah.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is caring more about his future than him as a footballer, which I think is important.
Okay, back to our trio.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your biggest dreams right now? Okay, like something that drives you and your life forward. Emma, where are you going from your dream of studying children education? Where are you now?
I don't know.
Are you going? Okay, is it still something you like to go back to for your further studies, or you are looking for something new?
Looking for something.
Okay, when you find it, please let us know.
Were you interested in children's education before? Or no?
When she was first admitted into世新, yeah, and she had her mind elsewhere, looking for opportunities to get transferred.
Oh.
But then, okay, she slowed down and then give it a second thought.
Is that because the kids scare you? They're pretty scary.
Yes.
Yeah, my kid runs around with his underwear around his ankles. He waddles. You know, I mean, could be your life, right?
This is our routine. Whatever we talk about, we go back to his complaint vortex.
No, I mean it's a cute thing. He's gonna spill one day and he's gonna knock his head on something, right? Running around with his RoboCar Poli underpants, you know. This is life, yeah. So
The first time I heard Luke use the phrase hot mess was actually talking about his son.
yeah.
That was eye-opening a bit. Yeah.
I had to reach deep into that vocabulary.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, the less cool you sound, right? So
Yes.
the slang words have to leave. Yeah.
Not always that case, but yeah. So David, what about you? What is your dream that keeps you hanging there?
Yeah.
Just live my life. I don't
No.
know.
Okay, I'm saying that. Okay, they are saying. Okay, some thinker says that it only takes you 2 hours every day to become a happy person. Like if you can spare 2 hours to do whatever you like, whatever you consider rewarding, and then you can take yourself away from the 2 hours of enjoyment and then go back to life and its reality. Keep on fighting and struggling without feeling too depressed. So what is the thing that you like to spend time, you think it's worth it, and it really makes you happy?
Oh, we got people to wave to. Hey.
That's Stella.
Oh, bye.
That's Stella. Stella, okay.
期中考加油 midterms all pass.
They're from our first year.
Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay. 英语系万岁. Yeah. That's what we
That
do.
would be, we don't shout out slogans, thank you. Okay. Yes, David, so what is your thing?
I think it is dressed up every day, do my makeup every day.
To make yourself look good,
Yeah.
and then therefore you feel good.
Yeah, I feel good.
And look, by the way, do you know that David is sort of a Instagram sensation?
I did not know this. Yes.
Okay, in the track of makeups, cosmetics.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very healing to watch him put on the makeups and looking beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
You'll have to. Can we steal some of your fans for this? We don't have like any viewers.
I don't have any fans.
No.
He has quite some. Okay, after this, and then we put this whole thing on YouTube, we'll be tagging them, each and every.
Yeah, we're gonna steal some of your fans.
Sure.
Valerie, how many fans does he have?
I don't know.
I don't have any fans.
Yes.
Just my friends.
Really? I've noticed like that nowadays in the makeup world, in terms of influencers, something like almost half of the makeup influencers are male. No? Isn't that like a? Because that's right. So like there's when I was your age, it was pretty much all female run, right? And now it's like.
I'm not sure. The reason why I know is because he's my friend, and so his reels usually pops up.
Oh, really?
I don't go out there, like creeping into makeup YouTubers, or Instagram influencers.
My bad.
I don't do that.
I shouldn't have let my hobby
Luke,
come out.
I don't do that.
Okay, so the moral of the story is this: Alvin, there was a day when he was not the department head. And I was given a class called social media, something, blah, blah, blah. And the reason why is because the older department head, she's retired now. But she goes, oh, Luke's the youngest person in our department. He'd be perfect to teach social media, which is terrible because I have 26 followers on my YouTube page. Like, I don't understand social media at all, right? But I got picked to teach this class for social media. So I did some research to try to pretend like I know. but I don't really know.
So you fake it?
Until you make it.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
That's the spirit.
I mean, there's some things like I picked out different influencers, and so you try to do like a mix of male and female influencers, like dancers, makeup, and then I even did things like character counting. So for Twitter, you're only allowed to do 280 characters per post, or your pictures, the captions get truncated at 125 characters. So I mean, I try to go into like a scientific mode with it.
Yes.
But I mean, you're teaching a class where everyone knows more about what you're teaching than you yourself, which is you're in big trouble when you're doing that. But I didn't sign up for it.
Don't worry. Okay. In current classrooms, nobody's listening.
Yeah,
so.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, they're gravitating to the listener side. So when I lecture, they start listening to me more and more. Yeah, that makes me feel very rewarding. Yeah. By the way, the percentage of male and female makeup engineers, I don't think David falls into the category of male. For me, he's natural. Yeah.
I'm me.
What?
I'm me. I'm being myself.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of curious about this. I have a couple friends who are involved in like the Taiwan drag scene. But you're not interested in that at all.
No.
You're just interested in makeup.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So, and he's actually coming in 2 weeks. He's coming on November 15th.
I know. You know what? First, it was 传院 or 管院. They schedule something, not really, high up enough to the standard for that big, podcast glass menagerie. And then Sophia ruled out their possibilities to introduce to them that the one from 中文怪物 or something. And then they cancel them out and then take us in. Yeah.
I'm really good at knowing famous people. Yeah.
She went through all the trouble to get us scheduled for that.
So if you guys want to meet Iago, I think it's Fan Yago. I can't remember.
Fan Yago or someone.
Yeah. He's on Zhongwen Guaiwu. So
yeah.
He's involved in the drag scene. He does the makeup and the costuming. I think more of the costuming behind his boyfriend is a drag performer. I think he's called Boba T.
I don't know.
Yeah. So he's not like because Taiwan's drag scene is pretty good. I mean, it's like a
I know.
level, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's also a natural.
I'm also talking about things I don't really know about. Valerie, hey, are you interested in the drag world at all? No. Never know. Yeah, don't get inspiration from them.
I thought you were going to turn back to Valerie asking about her dreams.
Yeah, Valerie, what about your dreams? Yeah.
Well, my dream is acting.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you been given any opportunity so far to pull out some serious showcasing of acting?
No,
like
no.
for your homework assignment or in any class?
I've been in those 传记展, one of the 新闻 department.
Outside the English department?
Yes. And I'm learning from a place called Meissner Studio, learning from Meissner technique now.
Tell us about Meissner's technique.
It's different than those method acting technique because those method you have to dig in from your like 童年创伤 and just keep repeating to use them for your acting. But the Meissner technique doesn't like 它抵制这些东西 because you get stuck in the like negative things and you cannot let it go because you need them to act. So we use like first we start repetition. That's the seed for the Meissner technique. And then we use, I don't know how to say that.
You can either try to give it a definition or use some examples. Examples are usually better.
Talk around it.
I don't know if I can talk deep about my class. I don't think so. But Meissner technique, it's different than, there's a bunch of techniques that we have to learn if we want to act. But Meissner technique, why I pick it, because there's like I said, Meissner studio in Taipei that has 1 year to 2 years. The program is 1 year and 2 years. And I think it's better for me to like start from the base and just keep building my acting, what's that called? Acting 技巧.
Skills.
Acting skills.
Techniques.
Yes. And
Repertoire.
No, that would be the whole deployment.
Yeah.
That's different.
Don't use these words. Okay.
not like going to different classes and spending a bunch of money and just like learn some here, learn some here, learn some here. So I just want to do a 1 year program and see how it goes.
How does this technique, the system, tells its actors to stay in character? Since it's so different.
Let me think. We use like imagination. So we don't use our own personal experience, because personal experience, it's limited.
Yes.
And imagination is like
boundless.
Yes. So it's better, but imagination is very powerful. So I think it's better than using our personal experience. Yes.
I also think, I don't know about you all, but I think method acting is kind of inappropriate because there's other people who are working around you.
Yeah.
And so if you're always in your character, you're forcing other people to live in your reality.
Yes.
And I think that can make an uncomfortable working environment.
Very.
Yeah, so it's cool that you're thinking about that. Yeah.
And also, just like what Valerie has said, okay, the old school or old schools, they believe in this childhood trauma-driven acting. Okay, I don't think that's very healthy, because chances are you'll be given very different characters. Like, 'cause sometimes you have characters opposite to your built-in personality. So I believe by using imagination, you are actually creating something. Otherwise, you are always speaking in your own voice, coming out from some trapped childhood. Yeah.
Plus, like trauma, you know, it can happen later on in life. It's everything is childhood trauma. It's like, are you sure there's not trauma that comes during your teenage years and adult years?
I don't want to be politically incorrect, but I don't believe in trauma. What I believe is that if you start naming them and give them names, they become reality. And then you have a whole toolbox of excuses to go back to whenever you fail. We don't... Back in the Chinese-speaking communities, like 100 years ago, we didn't have depression. Nobody was depressed. You're sick. Okay, you walk it off. Okay, next day, come back to your work. I think it's pretty much the same thing.
I do wonder though, like, we're kind of lucky. We're heterosexual males, you know? If we were gay men, it could be a little bit more traumatic in some ways, right? Especially like for gay men, especially if you're not accepted by your family. And
if we were born into the Christian world after 19th century, but okay, in Asia, perfectly fine. Okay, at the end of Qing Dynasty, if we are courtiers serving at court, if we don't go out and have some male prostitute friends, people will be laughing at us.
Really?
Yeah, so the
spicy.
label of gay sex and gay relationship is entirely Western. It's Christian. So as late as the ending of late Qing and early Mingguo, it's still up there. Yeah, in the air. It's not our thing. Sorry.
okay, cool. Valerie, question: what's your dream role? Like, what's a role that inspires you? Like, if you could
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what kind of things that we all know, what kind of productions, okay, we can see on Netflix that you really want to be in.
I want to be in anything that like illegal to do in real life. I want to try everything.
She seems a little bit like a villain. If I had to choose you, right, I would choose you as the villain.
She will probably be big in movies like Trainspotting. And then she will become a second Tilda Swinton.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I could see that.
She's got that vibe. Tilda Swinton. Yeah. Probably not Julianne Moore. Okay. Yeah. But Tilda Swinton. The main character in The Room Next Door. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, but
wanna
I
see pictures of
see
Tilda Swinton?
see her in you.
Yeah.
In your later years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does your family think about your acting?
They support me.
Really? Very cool.
Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good. I can't remember, okay, my parents supporting me anything.
These are some of Tilda Swinton's. You can just take some looks at
And
it.
Emma, what do you usually do when you have free time? What do you usually do to make yourself happy?
David's just staring at you.
She sleeps.
Oh, you sleep a lot. You don't have free time. Whenever you have time, you sleep.
How many hours a day do you sleep?
More
23.
than 8?
Thanks. Wow.
That's a lot. That's the amount of time I use to play video game behind my computer.
Really?
Yes, it's almost always 16 hours per day.
When was the computer video game stage of your life?
Starting from sometime after 1999.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old were you back then?
Well, I was sometime before when I was taking my first master.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like an ultimate time expert. I had to give up video games around high school.
Eliza. Okay, she walks away.
Yeah. It's very important to try to wave if you see like the school president or vice president or Bastien. Hey, Bastien, you want to come in? Oh, okay. Always next time. Yeah. Oh, right through there. Yeah. Bastien he's from France. Yeah. Okay. So he might be coming. Are you coming in? Hey. All right.
I'll move here. Okay, because guests sit in front.
Yes.
Come on in. From there.
Oh, just have a seat right there. It's the perfect seat. Yeah. Okay. This is Bastien. And I'll do a little introduction. Yeah.
Sure.
Bastien is in my RTF class. I'm pretending to be like
And RTF stands for
radio, television, and film, which is how is Luke qualified to teach? Nobody knows. But I'm here. So this is Alvin. He's the head of the English department. Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
There's David to your left.
here.
And then
Hi.
there's
Nice to meet you.
Emma. And then this is
Hello.
Valerie.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. And my name is Luke. And then you're Bastien. Bastien. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was Sebastian. But
No.
And then I thought it was A-N, but it's E-N.
Yeah. Bastien.
Bastien.
And Bastien is here for one semester on an exchange program, or you're here for a full 4 years?
Exchange program, but for 1 year.
Okay, long-term exchange for 1 year. And this is your first semester or the second?
Yes. First semester.
You're
Okay,
always welcome
good.
to come on the podcast next time. She's on the basketball team. Yeah, she's from Australia, I hear. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was kind of, I don't know, this is a problem with me. When I see a Westerner, I don't want to like go up to them right away and go, hey, my name is Luke. I'm an American. Because I remember like when I first came to Taiwan, it's a little annoying. Sometimes people assume that I just got here yesterday. You know, like I've been around. And so I don't want to like look at, oh, that's another white person or that's another non-Taiwanese. I want to talk to you right away. I kind of try to take my time.
But aren't they giving you a little nod here and there?
If they do, yeah, then But I don't want to like right away, boom,
Okay.
welcome to Taiwan and stuff, right? But yeah.
Yeah, that won't be you. That's too histrionic.
Yes, it's a hard balance, but yeah, I didn't even realize she might have been Taiwanese too, and then later on I found out that she's from Australia.
Like
so,
you,
yeah.
American Taiwanese.
Yeah, but like I totally don't look like I'm Taiwanese. Bastien, I need to say your name better, by the way. I say it like a total gringo. But yeah, like who looks more Taiwanese, Bastien or me? Howdy.
You two are from a different generation.
Okay.
And then, for younger generation, the looks are a bit universal.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for me, Bastien looks like pretty much normal. He can be in Taipei, he can be in Paris. It's like universal.
Where are you from in France, by the way?
In the north of France, you know Lille, the city of.
Yes, Lille. Lille. Okay.
It's between Brussels and Paris, basically.
Okay. There's so many students who want to go there.
Yeah.
That's like the #1 university.
Catherine was just got back from there, Lille.
It's really competitive.
Lille, you think so?
For some reason at our university, everyone is applying.
Yeah, because maybe it's the only like university partnership with France. I don't know.
Oh, there's many.
Many.
France is like.
Oh, sorry.
I could show you a list, but there's like I think at least 5 or 6 schools that are.
Yeah. Okay.
French.
Yes.
Is it GDAHG? There's like fashion schools and then
Fashion school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit in offering from France, and we get lots of French exchange students.
Yeah, but Lille is the most popular here
Lille
on
is so
this
cool.
campus.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The competition is cutthroat.
Okay. It was not the same for me for Taiwan, to be honest. I was the only one to. and more like furthermore like.
Sure.
I like your honesty.
I was the first to make the partnership like between our university,
really?
my major and this university, and they cancel it for the next year.
Oh, really?
I will be the only one in my major.
Why is it cancelled?
Because my major has nothing to do with this university. I'm in political sciences, and there is basically no political sciences course. Like your course is like in the only one can have some links with what I am studying right now. But for the other one, like art and life, what does it have to do with political sciences? Like so stuff like that. Yes.
But to tell you the truth, like the least important thing about studying abroad is classes.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I came here as an education major, and then I ended up switching to translation. Bad mistake. Who would have known AI was coming? But Luke, look at some science fiction before you choose your major. Before you change it. But I mean, it's really about the experience. I think your university is kind of making a mistake because it depends what you're learning from here, right?
Yeah.
But if you have friends that you're meeting and you're going out and seeing the world, like that to me is the whole point.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's why I'm clearly like so happy to be here right now, even if the class are clearly not the same quality as I have back in University of Lille, because I'm discovering so much thing here. So that's nice.
I hope you won't regret it.
No, I definitely won't regret it. That's 100% sure. Yeah.
Maybe we could try to change their mind.
What is the biggest challenge that you're facing right now?
Like here?
Yeah, living in Taiwan, living in Taipei.
Like having to wait for the cross path, you know, because you love to wait here, and that's crazy.
We don't.
But you have to. At least you have to.
Yeah.
Oh, because in France, like even if it's straight for you, you will definitely cross. Like you are the king of the street when you are a pedestrian. So if a car will coming, you will stop the car by your aura. You know, you can do whatever you want when you're a pedestrian. Here you have to wait.
Yes, here we wait and live.
But that's cool. That's nice. I think it's cool to do that, but we are not used to do it. So.
Thank you for letting us know. True. Yeah.
Valerie, would you ever consider going to France or no?
Yeah, I'm considering to go.
Okay.
Like for exchange student?
Yes.
In Lille also?
Still thinking.
Then thinking, okay, because I know another Taiwanese girl that want to go to Lille next year in my art class.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get Valerie to go to Wisconsin River Falls
Wisconsin.
because I mean you have that background, right? Your father's side is from Minnesota,
Yes.
right? So I mean, it's
okay.
pretty cold, pretty rough there. But I'm trying to convince you to go for 1 year. Yeah,
And
if
I'm
possible.
trying to talk her out of that.
True.
She's got the affiliation. She knows. Okay, she has the relationship. Okay, and she has a lot of to knows. Okay, from her father, and she has her mind there. So one day she is definitely ended up being there.
Okay. You gotta be careful.
And
with
it
this,
won't
though.
be a problem for her to go there by herself, okay, sometime in the future. But if you're talking about spending the entire 1 semester or 2 semester studying somewhere in France, okay, paying their tuition fee all by yourself, that's a different story. And chances are you're not familiar with this language, you're not familiar with the geography, and your father doesn't belong in there. Probably you won't be thinking about going there. So that's the logic. My logic behind.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Sorry.
respect that. That's okay.
Yeah.
But you have to be,
But the competition is on.
well, whatever's best for you, Valerie. No pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at that point in my life where I don't expect you to live my life. But I would say you have to be careful about expecting something just to happen naturally eventually. I had a roommate who lived in my house, like my very white American family house, and he came from Saudi Arabia. And the reason why I came to Taiwan is because I was in exchange. I was in a program at my university when I was doing my undergraduate, and basically they would give you some money, and basically you had to go abroad. And I thought, well, I'm going to go to the Middle East. Of course, I'm living with the Saudi Arabian. You know,
What happened?
I've never been to the Middle East, and I'm here in Taiwan 16 years later, right? So, yeah, be careful, right? But the reason why I kind of would love to see Valerie do that 1 year, because you've kind of, I think if you ever go to the United States, it's always been with your family.
Yeah.
And if you study abroad for 1 semester, even a year, I mean, the biggest thing is you have that time of independence where you have to grow and learn how to take care of yourself.
True.
And you're living like a real American. It's not this gentuan. It's not this like vacation experience with a group.
True.
So you're less protected. And then you start figuring out your holes in terms of what you were saying, like Tony and Chuangshang. You're gonna have to figure out, okay, I need to express childhood trauma, because your English is very good, right? But you're gonna take it to the next level. And then I think you would kind of understand more about your dad and his experiences, you know, by spending a lot of time there. And plus, like, seeing the seasons change is really special. And being able, if you're able to survive a Wisconsin winter, you know, I mean,
You survive everywhere.
True.
if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on that. But I mean, I think that Europe is a fantastic experience, especially for 1 year, because so it's like Europe is basically smaller than the United States, but there's so many cultures, so you get a lot more stimulation.
Yeah.
So much more traveling.
Especially in Lille.
Yeah.
Go to Lille. You can go to Belgium. You can go to the Netherlands in less than 2 hours of driving. You also can take a direct train to London. Let's go under the sea. And you can also go to Germany and Luxembourg in a couple of hours of driving. So I think it's really the best city to discover a lot of the Western European countries.
Sensei. And he looked away. Yes, that's what most of the students said. Okay, like Lille is very convenient, as the hub of the traffic center.
Yeah, completely. Like you're really in the center of the blue banana, like when you have all the people in Europe. And 1 hour of train from Paris also, so very convenient.
Yes, and when you need a stop to go back to, it's always somewhere in the center, and the living cost it's slightly lower than Paris.
Yeah,
but the same level of convenience.
By the way, do you like Parisians?
Well, my sister lived in Paris for many years, so I have to say yes. But let's say the problem is not the Parisian, it's the city in itself.
Okay.
Like you have like in the metropolitan area, you have fucking 12 million people inside, and nearly all the people will go in the city center to work. So that's impossible. Like really, too many people. I think it's about like 150% of the capacity of Paris inside, you know. So you always have people. You can always hear the cars, the scooters. Always too much sound, too much people, too crowded in the metro. So I think that's why sometimes Parisians get like angry and don't look happy at all.
Okay.
But the Parisian on itself, they are cool, and many of them came from like abroad or other parts of France, so they are very interesting. But as soon as you are like in their home or in a place when you can have like silence, if you go outside, it's gonna be crazy.
'Cause I thought Taipei has more problem with overcapacity than Paris. But
You
maybe
think so?
But maybe that's when I went there. But like when I was in Paris, I didn't get because there's this idea like if you go to Paris, people are gonna be rude to you. It's a stereotype that Americans have. Like
even in France.
But like it's funny how you guys. I've heard I have a lot of French friends because I have a football background in Taiwan, and like
I saw that.
all the non-Paris people are like, oh, France is great except for Paris.
Yeah. I can understand. Everything is in Paris. Like I don't know if it's like that in Taiwan, but because it's a capital city, you have so many things in Paris. So like if you want to do a specific job, especially about culture or arts, everything will gonna be in Paris. The power in Paris. Everything is in Paris basically when you want to do something in France. So sometimes people can get mad because of that, and I can totally understand why.
Okay. So have you been sold on France yet, or no?
What?
Have you been sold on France
What
yet?
do you mean sold?
Sold. What's the best way to say? So
Convinced.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So to sell something, right? You sell a product, so you're sold on something. It's like he convinced you that you should go to Paris.
No,
you,
definitely not.
No, my partner in the acting studio is France.
Oh, really?
And it's French. So I talked to him about like I want to go exchange in France. And he's trying to talk me out of it.
He's on my side. Where is this guy? Tell him to come on over here. I need help.
No, he's trying to say like other places in Europe is better than France because it's very like foreign unfriendly. So
France?
yes.
I don't think so.
I
don't
don't
know.
think I ever heard about any negative impressions from students coming back from Lille. So
Yeah, because north of France is like more friendly than other parts of France. But like maybe I can understand what he's saying is because like some students that went abroad in France were kind of like shocked to see that French people will not directly talk to them, even if they are stranger, because like French people just mind their business. But it doesn't mean they are not friendly. It means like either you have to talk to them at first or you have to know someone from their group of friends. But there is so many activities in every like, but it's like that for all European country. Like you have so many like student activity and student association. And basically when you go to this kind of association, it's going to be cool. You will obviously find so much cool people. And if you love arts, you're going to be to arts. If you go to arts association, it's going to be great. Theater association is going to be great. So yeah, I think it's just because sometimes people expect that they are going to a foreign country and every people in the country will be like, oh, hello, where are you from? I will give you free money. No, of course it doesn't work like that. Like it's a normal country like everywhere in the world. So you have to go towards them. But sometimes we're too shy to do so. And I can understand.
Yeah, also Taiwanese, I always tell people that Taiwan is like the best place as a white person to visit, but it's not in terms of long-term living here. You never feel like you're part of the culture. You know, like I don't know in France, I think you have a better chance of being a Taiwanese blending into to France than the other way around.
I think if you have a perfect French, people will consider you as French because you have many people from over the world. But you are not the first person I heard like living in East Asian country for a long time saying like if you are looking like a white person, they will never say you're part of the culture. I can understand that.
So, Emma, where do you want to go travel abroad? David, you're next. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Or you could always say, pass to David.
Emma, if you are given the opportunity and money is not a problem, what country would you like to travel to? Give us your number one choice.
Czech Republic.
Oh, really?
That's kind of
Why?
okay.
Why? You want to visit Prague or?
Because
What would you do in Prague? Sleep. Okay. Oh, by the way, she sleeps something around 16 hours a day. So. That was some kind of inside joke.
When I first came to Taiwan, I never met anyone until I came to Taiwan and I was 21 that some people's hobbies were sleeping.
Yeah.
I was in the English quarter here, and people were just like, I'm like, what's your hobby? And they're like, sleeping. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean sleeping?
Why is it a hobby? It's a waste of time.
I think because Taiwanese are so burnt out because the education system is so
I
difficult,
totally agree with that. Yes.
So you guys
It's a way of escaping reality, I think.
If I could run on batteries, I run on batteries. Why sleeping? So many fun things in the world.
I agree.
So many things to explore. I never enjoy sleeping too much. For me, okay, I was lucky to born with the 4 hours of sleep sufficient.
What? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, a bit too much. 3 hours will be sufficient. 4 hours luxury. Yeah.
He's a freak, you know, like there's... I remember I've read a whole book on sleep. Well, I listened to it on Audible. I think the amount of people who are like you is something like...
5%?
No, it's basically like 0.001%.
Oh my god.
You know, so basically in one country, in Taiwan, maybe there's...
3?
3 in Taipei.
Probably double digits at most, yeah. So either he's cheating or he's lying to himself, or he's like taking naps, he doesn't realize it.
No, I don't cheat, people. Okay, I don't even have a bed in my very spacious room.
What?
Because I don't need one.
On the floor.
I sit or I lie down. Okay, unless I'm very, very tired, so I lay down. Okay, I lie down on the floor. Otherwise, I sit, I lean back, I come. Okay, and then I sit up straight. I'm good to go. I don't have a bed
What?
because I don't need one. I have a chair, cranking backward, sleeping. Cranking upward, good to go.
What are you doing at this university? You should be like the president of Taiwan. Or something. You're wasting all these
I don't have a bed. And I have a lot of good friends spending loads and loads of money on good bed sheets, good pillows, and then contour pillows. I never know why. I don't sleep, I crash. Okay, I crash, I get up, coming back to life.
Think about all the things you could have done. You could have been like an assassin, you know, a world leader. And you're just doing a podcast. Hey, everybody. Yeah. So, David, what's your response? Yeah.
Maybe any country in Europe, like traveling with the train.
Oh, very
You
cool.
know, go around, yeah.
Of course, not every country in Europe. They are different.
I want to try everything.
You go to the Netherlands, okay, for diversity. You go to Germany to be bored to death, okay. And then you go to France to enjoy different kinds of modern and ancient and medieval cultures. Not every, okay, every state in Europe is different.
I know.
It speaks to different part of your soul.
So I did a trip with my wife, and we started out in Germany, and then we went to France, and we finished in Barcelona. And I could not believe how different it was. So we were in Munich, right? And if it's after 6 o'clock at night, you start panicking, like, oh my God, what am I going to do for food? Everything is closed, you know? You see, like, it's starting to get dark out there. You go, oh my God, all you have is it the kebab? It's like, it's like if it's after 6 o'clock, you're guaranteed Middle Eastern food.
Yeah.
That's it, you know? But in Barcelona, if it's like, you know,
Kebab deli.
if it's 8 o'clock at night, like, oh my God, I got to wait another 2 hours for
The
dinner,
only way
man.
to go.
Oh, yeah. So that was, and France was kind of like a happy medium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the worst is in Austria. Even in the capital city, Vienna, oh my god, past 18, like so 6 p.m.
yeah.
Past 6 p.m. crazy, like oh my god, everything is starting to... Even some restaurant after like 8 p.m. You cannot have food, that's crazy. Like the capital city, like what do they do? I don't know. they play cards. I don't know. Like they sleep 16 hours a day. Maybe you're from Austria. I don't know.
Do you have some secret Austrian? I was actually going to ask Valerie, what is your dad's last name?
Storvik.
Storvik. I don't know where that name is from. Do you know what your dad's heritage is for European heritage?
Storvik.
His mom is from Germany.
Okay, that's
there's
pretty
one
common.
up there. There's one up there.
That's pretty common. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest group of
German people.
Yeah, German to me seems like the most common heritage in the United States. Yeah.
Oh yes.
We got a lot, especially like in the north.
Because you're from near Wisconsin.
Well, I'm from.
That's the reason why.
Yeah, I'm kind of like adopted by Michigan. My dad did more. He was all over the place, but a lot of I don't know about your dad's side, but I think a lot of Germans went to the northern part of the United States. Similar climate, and then also too, it's like there's a lot of lumber. There's a lot of trees that were getting cut down.
Yeah,
and things like that. So
but also they have a very big population down in Louisiana. Where my professor's from.
Okay.
Your ancestors are from Germany?
I have German, and then actually I'm kind of rare. I have a little bit of British blood. Okay. There's actually not as much English as people think. Because that's the first wave of
British
people.
and German.
Yeah, man.
You have two things fighting in your blood, my man.
Not good.
I have 3.
Yeah, really? Yeah. What's the other one?
Norway and Netherlands, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, is it on your mom's side?
But
you
they
have
were
Dutch
never
blood?
in serious conflicts, though.
So
My dad's dad
is Dutch. Oh, okay. So your mom is like straight up no white blood hiding in her Taiwanese blood?
No.
No? Okay. All right.
Your dad is Dutch? Or with the
No,
Dutch
he's
ancestry?
American. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His mom is from Germany.
Okay, yeah.
And his dad is from Norway and Netherlands. Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes in America they love to talk about their ancestor and saying, yeah, like I'm Italian, and they don't know anything about Italian culture. Yeah, the great grandparents that like eat a pizza one time and they're like, oh my god, I'm so Italian.
This is another reason why, if I could have to support them, Europeans are just a lot more cultured than Americans. They just know more. Americans are really great at certain things. We're great at creating businesses, and we're pretty fun, and we're laid back. But my God, we are.
You live in the moment.
We are so bad. Like our international news is, if you're in New York, it's like, what's going on in California, and now we turn the international news in California. There's just no idea. People still think I'm in Thailand or Japan. I'm like, come on, guys. So, anyways,
But
They are woke.
yeah. Now, but. Okay, Bastien, to ask, to kind of link to your dream of being in Europe and riding on those trains, I think it's hard to go from different country to country by train. I thought it was easier by plane. So you take trains within the countries and then planes to different countries. What's your experience on that?
A few years ago, I will agree with you, but now it's getting easier and easier.
Okay.
But it's pricey. Like basically, European Union made single tickets like you can pay for like 7 days or 15 or 1 month, and you can basically travel into like every single country of the European Union. But it's gonna be pricey. So yeah, I think like a few years ago, even maybe before COVID-19, it was kind of difficult. But now you even have like app. Like for example, one of the best thing I think European Union have created. Like when you're 18, you can just like how to say do a lottery to get a free ticket like this one. And like basically you have maybe 85% to get this ticket when you do this lottery. So I did that with one of my friends, and obviously we did have this ticket, and so we came to like Germany, to Czech Republic, to Austria, and all of that for free. So that was kind of crazy, and that's so cool. And you can only do that when you are on your 18.
Oh.
So really great, yes. But I kind of agree, so much easier to travel inside a country by train. Because sometimes, yes, it can get really tricky.
So are you interested more in Western Europe, Eastern Europe, or all of Europe?
I have no idea.
Yeah. You just have your your dream.
Yeah, just dreams.
Hey. I mean, sometimes you figure out a lot more when you go. I was so ignorant when I first came to Taiwan. I didn't even know if they spoke Cantonese or Mandarin here. I was so dumb when I first came here. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying I was dumb. I had no idea what was going on in this country. All I knew was that Republic of China and People's Republic of China were two different countries, man.
And then you spend the entire time learning Mandarin.
And then,
The moment you step outside Taipei City, it's useless.
yeah, man. So I must say, I have a joke that maybe this is not funny to people, but I tell people that Chinese is the perfect language for stupid people, or bad language learners, because you have to be dumb in order to learn this language. Like, because I was so dumb when I first started. I thought that this Chinese language, like, Europeans pick up English in like, a couple months. I'd be like, 3 months, man, I got it. I was like 3 months later, I'm saying like, 你好, 我饿了. You know? Like 1 year, I was like finally like, 我觉得我们要去公车, and like.
But why is it fit for stupid people to learn?
Because you have to not know that this is an impossible journey, that you're never going to get to the destination. Like I'm still learning new things. I'm like, I cannot believe I just learned that new word. I've been here for 15, 16 years, So, I mean, for example, I don't know if I've showed it in your class. So Wikipedia, there's English and simple English, yeah? Chinese Wikipedia, there's regular Chinese and then there's classical Chinese. So like Chinese only gets harder, right? And there's just all these things that you can't figure out, like, all these random words that become acronyms, I've met people who, like Bastien's situation, they come from Europe, they've got 4 or 5 languages and they just never learn Chinese. And I've met like straight up white Americans that have no foreign language ability and they learn Chinese. So Chinese, to me, there's no like smart, quick way to learn it. You just have to put tons of time into it. Yeah. That's my opinion on it, right?
The Japanese language may be the most difficult.
You think so?
Because they never speak their mind. Like, okay, I think you're overstaying, you're welcome. But instead of saying that, I say, would you like to have something warm and stay for a bit longer? What the hell? That's the exact opposite. And when you say it, you are not allowed to show any sign of sarcasm. I don't understand. And even for younger generations, when you say, I have feelings for you, would you like to try? Can we go steady? Okay. In other languages, you say, I love you. In their language, you say, I like that thing about your things. What the hell is that? I don't, yeah. And for them, okay, they speak honorifics.
Yeah.
We don't have honorifics. Who says Asian languages need honorifics? We don't. One set, one system. You choose your words carefully. But when they speak to their elders or when they speak to their parents, the whole set of language becomes different. I don't.
Do you ever have to do this for your dad? Like try to introduce certain things about culture?
Not really.
Okay.
He's here for a long time.
He's figured it out already?
Yeah.
Somehow. Because her dad has an interesting... Are you allowed to say what he does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball scout.
Yeah, which is very cool.
Major League Baseball scout.
Yeah. He's the first one I've heard of in Taiwan doing this.
Oh, really?
Because he scouts for Asian players, right?
Yes. Taiwan and Korea.
That's really amazing. You're from the sports game.
But are you athletic or not really?
I am.
Really?
I am.
Okay. We'll have to see it. You have class now?
No.
Okay.
I was following you somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here by 1:30. I'm going to look at some tests. So I got 20 more minutes in me. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, 30. I think I will go by 30 or something.
Yeah, if you two want to go to class, or 3, if you want to go to class,
They're already late. Okay.
whatever is good.
We live together.
Yeah.
We live together.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I mark people tardy.
I have a question about American politics.
What's up?
So we were talking about America
Yeah.
just a moment ago. So I was thinking because yesterday I was on Instagram and I saw like there is this whole phenomenon right now in New York City about the mayor race. You see about it, and about Zoran Mamdani. Do you know who is Zoran Mamdani? You don't?
I know a little bit. He has a Muslim background, right? And he's seen as like super liberal, yeah.
I don't think he's super liberal. It's like the opposite of liberal, I think. More like socialism.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically like Zoran Mamdani was like... So New York is, especially this city, is for Democrats. Like always has been, I think, for Democrats. And but the problem is the men that want to represent for the Democrats have some tricky ties with billionaires like there. And so people in New York like don't like that because they cannot afford anything right now. That's what I heard. And so you have a new man coming from a less political background, saying that he will like stabilizing the rent and impose more tax to billionaires. And he didn't have like a lot of money. Like the money was from the people that was supporting him, not billionaires. And he wins the Democrat primary.
Yeah.
Primary.
Well done.
And so he will be the official candidate for Democrats in New York City. And so you have this whole thing with people that like hate him because he represents socialism and so by extent for certain people he represents communism. And at the other side you have a lot of people that support him because they are thinking he's the only one that can like fight against a very billionaire in the city. So very interesting. And I think like, of course we always talk about New York City more than other cities in the United States, but I don't know, like about the vibe and all the history behind New York City, it seems like kind of a different city compared to the other parts of the United States. And I think that's very interesting. Like I was never been so interesting about United States, but the northeast part I think is very interesting, and especially this part because as you said he's from Muslim background and you don't have a lot of Muslim in the United States. And he has like a crazy mix. Like I think her father is from Tanzania or Uganda and the mother is from India. And he came here at 7 years old, and I think it represents kind of well how New York City can be. And so this city is so interesting for me, and having also this political debate, and I'm in political science, I think it's so interesting.
You know so much about all these odds and ends. Okay. I think you should show us a very good example of how international European people stay.
It's because of America. America, like it's so famous, so we learn so many things about America. We love to hate America, but because because we are like America, kind of. So it's like a mirror for us. So we know so much thing about America.
France and the United States actually have pretty similar histories in terms of democratizing and
And also you get the statue from them.
And it's also France probably. If we didn't have France, we probably would, not be the United States now.
Just because we didn't like the England and the British. So
yeah, you guys probably distracted the British a lot when there's the territorial wars.
True.
And then you helped out in the Revolutionary Wars, and then we kind of actually through you guys. I think that there's times that we didn't help you in wars. So yeah, it's.
But we also have a lot of American soldiers, especially in the north of France, like a cemetery of American soldiers. So technically, you also help a lot of. European country at this time.
It's hard to know. I have Japanese friends, and that wasn't also good. That many.
They also helped Scotland for over 300 years, but just hard to help.
Yeah.
They're still not independent.
Have you three visited New York City?
No.
No. I think like New York City is a city you need to visit once, but never live in it. Like the most unlivable city. I was there for 1 week. I'm like, get me out of here. I cannot believe people live there for years, man.
Crazy.
It's amazing in terms of you go there, you have Broadway, you have off-Broadway. I mean, all these cultural institutions are there. All these movies are filmed there.
You have everything,
Yeah.
good and bad.
You have Ellis Island. Yeah, but my God, I mean, every single year the landlords increase your rent. So it's...
But that's crazy. Like, oh my God, even compared to Paris, it's so pricey.
Yeah.
Even for everything, like you want to go to a restaurant, the price is like, oh my God, I never saw that. Even in London, it's not that crazy about prices.
Yeah.
And so you're from Michigan? Or,
Yeah.
So kind of next to you, you have the biggest city, like you have Chicago.
Chicago is on the other side of the lake, but yeah.
So what do you think about Chicago?
Chicago's awesome, man.
It's awesome.
I would say Chicago is like, if I had to tell Taiwanese, I call Chicago like the Wuhan of the United States.
Okay.
So it's like interior.
Yeah.
Because most of our big cities are either on East Coast or West Coast. Sometimes
Yeah.
you have it at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So Chicago is this really big sprawling city, but it's really affordable. It's maybe changing a little bit, but so the pricing. So if you want to get food in Chicago, it's something similar to, small town.
Oh, really?
Prices. So to me, if I had to choose a place to go to, I'd go to Chicago. I mean, the winters are real rough because the wind comes off the lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you have also a lake. They have also a lake, so that's great.
Yeah.
But you have a terrible pizza.
Oh, I mean, I'm not from Chicago, so
Yeah, sorry.
my brother lived there
It's
for many
because
years.
So I mix the thing. But yeah, they have a terrible. But I never tried.
Well,
Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good.
have you tried deep dish pizza?
No.
No, it's like really thick pizza.
Yeah, with so much tomato sauce, right?
yeah. They drown it in the sauce. Yeah, but
But yes, Chicago seems very interesting.
yeah,
Like kind of maybe underrated compared to other big city in United States.
something like it's like the fourth biggest city in the United States, so people always forget about it.
Yes.
Like in Taiwan, sometimes I have to tell people, they're like, "Where are you from, Luke?" And I'm like, "Michigan." They're like, "Mexico?" I'm like, "Nope, a little farther north." And then I eventually end up usually saying that I'm from New York because they don't understand they don't understand that there's anywhere other than
Just
New
give
York,
them a
Los Angeles.
landmark.
I'm like, it's closer to New York, and they're very, "Oh, it's Luke, yeah." I'm like, okay, whatever. If I'm from New York, if that makes you happy, yeah. But yeah, I try all the time. So a lot of times I'll talk about the lakes. Yeah, so like I'm surrounded by the lakes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. But I like Michigan. A terrible place to try to make a lot of money, but
Oh, okay. Not a lot of business.
I mean, we've struggled to reinvent ourselves after the car industry. Yeah. So we had lumber, and then we had cars, and since then it's they've tried to turn Detroit into this like tech hub outside of California.
Oh, and does it work?
It's kind of coming along. Detroit is a pretty fun place. If I could have, man, about like 2010, Detroit was coming up.
Yeah.
You could buy a house for like such a ridiculous amount of money, like 10,000 American dollars. Something like, what's the best way to say it? 30万台币可以买房子. I mean, talking about a big house, just super easy, man. You could buy a house. You already have a house. You're 20-something years old, but you have to deal with the crime a little bit. You
Yeah,
have
of
a
course.
family, but overall, it's not bad. Yeah, and then you could buy a really cheap house next to all the stadiums of the sports teams, but I miss those.
Because like when we are in English class, we always talk about Detroit. We always have the story about the Ford industry and things like that. And after they said it was going down, and you have the reborn of the city. So maybe like 2 or 3 years, like we were talking about Detroit. It's a classical when you study English.
Yeah, it started. What's the French pronunciation? Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have to pronounce an American city in French way?
The French gave us that name. Yeah. So
really?
Because Detroit, Detroit mean it's a word in French, but I don't have the vocabulary to say it in English. Like Detroit.
What does it mean?
Like Detroit is a French word, but I don't know how to say it in English. Like what is the meaning of this French word in English? Because I don't have the vocabulary. Maybe I can try to see on Google Translation.
Yeah. So I mean, like the French, they were in Michigan.
Yeah.
And then the British kind of were able to push them farther out into Canada and stuff. But yeah, Michigan we have a lot of names of Native American civilizations, and then also French. Yeah. So,
Detroit means straight.
Straight.
Like the Taiwan Strait.
Yeah, because there's basically a lake that separates Canada and Michigan. Yeah. So. Do you ever want to go to Michigan, David? Do you want to go to a cold place, or do you want to go to a warm place?
We don't want.
Do you want to feel it cold all the time?
Not all the time.
Not, Are you like a southern kind of person?
No.
No.
A middle.
Middle. What
What's good there now?
in Michigan?
Detroit.
I mean,
Is it still the center, okay, or part of the center of automobile production?
There's still quite
or
a bit.
it's already history?
They're still there. Like there's still headquarters there. There's some factories still, and maybe they're going to come back. There's talk about that. So the big thing is like there's all these satellite cities around Detroit. So there's all these small. There's like a whole bunch of Taoyuans around Detroit. Yeah, I mean Detroit is pretty fun because it's really weird too. So if you go to the main stadiums, if you start driving your car, there's certain areas of the city where all the houses are now gone and they're like farming inside the city. So Detroit is this huge space that it's lost like half its population, maybe even more from its heyday. So I mean, like there's farming inside the city. You know,
I can't imagine that.
It's reinventing itself. I mean, there's lots of poverty, but it was pretty cheap for a while. I mean, so young people really loved it because they could make decent salaries, and then you could have your own house. And there's, all these big homes left over from like the lumber era because there's a river that connects Detroit and then Flint and then Saginaw. I'm from Saginaw, so I'm like from a small Detroit. So there's these big houses and there's a lot of art and culture.
And you want Valerie to go back there?
Well, I mean, do you want to try it?
I love Seattle.
Yeah? Okay.
But it's very expensive.
Yeah. This is, the West Coast is pretty developed now, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Hollywood is a mess now.
Yeah.
Bunch of, homeless.
No, did you say that if there's a place you can retire to, that would be Australia?
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand why.
Yeah. And I really.
And you can have emus for neighbors.
Man, Yeah, I'd love to be in New Zealand. Yeah. Or like,
what is the major difference between New Zealand and Australia?
I wouldn't know because I've never been to Australia.
Landscapes, maybe.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like the landscape are so beautiful. Also in Australia, but not the same way. Like I think the weather is more like European weather in New Zealand, maybe.
What about level of modernization in everyday life?
I think like they are pretty rich, but in the big city. Like I saw that you have two main islands, and in the South Island it's mostly farms. You don't have a lot of big cities. But also they have beautiful, like they have those New Zealand Alps, So all this mountain in the center, it looks so magnificent. Like really, New Zealand seems so crazy, like so cool. And there is right now like an exhibition in the National Rights Museum. So I know it's close to here. It's I think it's next to the station, to the Green Line, and they have a tiny exhibition about like how the Maori people, so the native people of New Zealand, were trying to fight for their rights in New Zealand. So very also interesting.
Bastien, you're so culturally aware.
You're
a walking encyclopedia.
I'm just unemployed, so I have pretty time to do to museum.
And no kids, man. The best, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
The best time to learn
And the level of humility.
Yeah, the best time to be a knowledge learner is to be unemployed and not to have kids, yeah? David, do you want to have kids anytime soon?
No.
No? Emma? No?
David is a kid
No.
himself.
He looks pretty mature. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time we wrap up.
Okay.
I'm very glad that we brought in Bastien.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking to a knowledgeable person.
Maybe has he sold you on France yet?
I don't think so because she said her partner don't like French, maybe so.
Yeah.
No, I'm interested.
Okay. Well, if you want to talk, you're in my one class, my RTF class. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, if you ever want to more information, yeah.
You're also in the RTF class?
No.
No, they're in my writing and my speaking classes.
Oh wait, before you leave, I need your names and both in English. Okay, and
David, is there anything you want to say before we leave?
If you have one, and
No.
No. Emma?
Okay,
Anything you want to
Bastien,
say before we leave?
I'm inviting you
Valerie?
My
Is there anything?
Last week we were
shooting,
talking about
video
like,
clips
if we're
and put it
gonna
on
come here
YouTube so people can
in
know
our
more
4
about
years or
your
not.
city and your
And David
campus.
said no.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, you're here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it's already
here.
popular in here,
did-
but we like to hear.
Did you want to say a little bit more? We
The
kind of
real
stole
thing.
the.
I have some
From a
No,
local
we're
my
Yeah.
those are French students here are also from Lille.
Taiwanese
they
like to
can,
listen a little
I
bit
can
more.
ask them to.
But
I'll send
I
you
think
a
that we kind of
message
stole a little bit
and
too much
then-
conversation
okay,
time.
Training myself
I'll
to
send
be
you
more
a message
talkative.
and then
Okay,
we'll
there you
see.
go.
Mm,
Yeah.
Training.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, you did
I
well,
need
yeah.
your Instagram.
Top performance.
Okay.
Okay. So does your teacher get mad if you're late or no?
I don't think so.
Should we take a picture as evidence?
It's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I don't know. The teachers are different. So it's a written translation course. Oh, very cool. I like your hat, Boston. Boston is a great city, I must say. Yeah, Boston is like it's a better version of. If I had to choose whether to be in Boston, New York, I would choose Boston. Yeah, lots of culture there. I think it's cheaper. Yeah, they've done a good job of not being too big. Yeah, and then yeah, isn't that funny? He's not in our line group, and he's the head of our department.
We like made everything is in line or in Facebook here, like the group for the class.
Oh, is it because the teachers have a Facebook group? Because you all don't have Facebook, or you have it but you don't use it, right? Do you use Facebook,
I do, but
Yeah.
not often.
Emma? Do you have like your middle school photos and that's it?
HGT.
That's what you do, right?
I can
You
write it for
pretend
you
to your
if you want.
parents that you add them on Facebook.
Yeah. the
And then
first
your
one.
naughty side is on Instagram. Does that still work like that? Is that how it goes? Or no?
Usually.
Yeah. Or you have like do you have 2 Instagram accounts? You have like the account for your
Private
parents,
and
and then the private one's the naughty one. Oh boy. So how private is private? Like no one can see it, or you just block certain people, or
only friends.
because if you keep it open, you're gonna get lots of comments from weirdos. No.
We're talking about SNS accounts.
So we're talking. When I first came to start teaching at世新, Huang Lao Shi told me I have to have a Facebook group, and then that's how I'll contact all my students. And then I find out like they add me on Facebook, and it's like, is this when you're in middle school? And then I start posting things, and 5 people out of 30 read it. I'm like, what is going on, man? And then I found out that I had to use Line. Yeah, and nowadays everyone is having like so much contact through their phone, they don't even have time to read their Line messages. So I'm telling like 5 people, you have to turn this stuff in tomorrow or you're gonna fail my class, and no one reads it. I go, no, I don't know how to save anybody. So I found out that I need to end things early. So I need to end by week 15, and then week 16 they might still come in and I can talk to them, right? Because it's you can contact people and they'll never read it, you know. It's out of. I don't know how to communicate with your generation. It's. I find myself walking
You
up to
have
their.
to send out owls like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I go up to the.
Pricey owl.
I go up to their I walk up to their desk. I'm like, hey, you haven't turned in 3 out of 4 assignments, and you will not pass this class. And then I'll say it in Chinese. I'm like, please turn it in tomorrow. Okay, and it won't come. So it's a major problem because so many students are failing my classes because they don't read their Line messages, and
That's crazy.
yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
I don't think it's because they are unable to read your
They just don't wanna do it.
messages. They don't care.
Okay. The darkness will get you, which is got to keep on moving. All right. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah,
It's a
let's
wrap.
wrap up.
We're done. Okay.
Thank
What a
you.
deal. Okay. All right.